going on, everybody? It's Preacher once again. I got a little rant. Let me do a little rant. Yeah. Okay. Some of y'all drivers got the trucking game all mixed up. Y'all not ready for everything. You want to get paid a lot of money to do a little bit amount of work. And like I asked this dude today, I'm like, why do you think you should get paid half the amount that the truck makes? What's that reasoning in there? He didn't have a good excuse. You bumping the dog, driving the truck. That's the only thing you're doing. You ain't doing nothing special. This is not specialized freight. You ain't strapping down no flatbed or step decks. You're putting a load bar, maybe two, couple straps, going across your trailer. That's it. You're not doing specialized freight or anything like that. Why is it you think you need to make that kind of money? Sorry about that. I had somebody call. What are you doing? All right. Why do you think you need to make that much? Okay, I'm not saying that you don't need to make money. Well, folks got stuff twisted. A Monday through Friday trucking job that you do a little over the road work. It's over the road, but it's not like you going, 20 states, 30 states, stuff like that. 2,200 miles, maybe 1 week, maybe 24, depending on the load that's coming back. Monday through Friday, you done when you deliver the load Friday morning and you go home. Saturdays and Sundays off. Like I said, you get guaranteed $1,400 a week. Guaranteed. $50 per pickup and $50 per delivery if you are on time. Total $1,800. Just that simple. Even if you do $1,400 at 2,200 miles, that's still like 62 cents, 63 cents, something like that a mile. It's not a lot of places you getting there. And then like people was telling me, well, $1,400, that's no money for OTR. Tell that to the people who's doing OTR now for all these companies. That's only making $1,000 a week, $900 a week. Tell that to them. Tell them that $1,400 is not good to be home on a weekend. Every weekend you home. Every Saturday and Sunday you home. Yeah, it's 2 weeks out. It's 2 weeks out because this is a dedicated contract, meaning I have to get these loads out. So you got to stay out at least 2 weeks. So that way, if you need a day off or when you have a day off, I can schedule another truck to come in and do the run from that time that you are home, but just like for that week. And you go back out for another 2 weeks. So it's easier to schedule if you're doing like 2 weeks home, days off, and then another 2 weeks on. So it's easy to do it like that. People like, well, $1,400, they ain't enough for a week. Why it's not? Why if you're only doing 2,200 miles at $1,400, Monday through Friday, home Saturdays and Sundays, that's 62 cents and a half. I think 63 cents, almost 63 cents a mile that you get. But if you make it to your deliveries and pickups on time, it's an extra $50. That's an extra $100 per day. Brings it up to about $1,800 a week. But oh no, that's still not good enough for some of people. They feel like, I'm like, how you figure? If the truck break down, are you gonna pay for your hotel room while you waiting a day or two to get the truck fixed, or do you want the owner op to pay for that? The tire blows, or do you want to pay for that, or you want the owner op to pay? Right, you want the owner op to pay for everything with the truck and the truck breakdown. You want the owner op to pay for your hotel. Well, how is he gonna do that when he paying you half the amount of money each week? The average owner op out here, not regardless of what people say, you got a couple people who will make more, but the average of all these owner ops out here are only making between $3,500 and $4,500 a week because of how rates are and fuel is now. So if you do it, say you meet in the middle at $4,000. If I'm paying you $2,000 a week to do all that, how would I have money to take care of the truck, to take care of the expenses of the truck, towing of the truck, put you in a hotel? That money got to be saved up because you never know. The problem is a lot of y'all don't know what it takes to run a truck. You don't know that if you're late, there are brokers and shippers that charge you $250 to $300 late fee for you being late. Are you gonna pay that late fee because you late? And then they want the money before they even load your truck or take the load off your truck. Are you paying that? No, you're gonna be calling who? The owner op that hired you to pay that late fee. Why? Because you're late. There's shippers and receivers out there. If you are late, you don't get no detention pay. You won't even get any layover pay. Why? Because you late. Are you gonna cover that cost for that? If I book you another load and you late to that delivery, now you're a work-in. Now you can't pick up that other load. Now I got to cancel that other load. What if I get a freight guard on me because I'm canceling too many loads for you? Right, the owner op has a business to run. So it's more than running a truck than just being able to drive it and pick up a load and deliver a load. There's a lot of stuff that you are doing. 80% of y'all never seen a rate con before. So y'all don't know all this stuff that is on a rate con, that it says all that. And y'all just going. So yeah, I'm just not gonna pay somebody all this money and they're not showing up to pick up the load on time or deliver the load on time. Because then I have to suffer the consequences. So that's why we do it as a bonus. That's why you get $50 for picking up the load on time and another $50 for delivering the load on time. So if you want to make the $1,800, pick up your loads on time and deliver your loads on time. They don't care because you slept late. They don't care nothing about that. You think they care? No, they don't care. They don't care about the traffic. But if you getting booked long enough to where that you got an extra 3 hours of time before you even make it there, that don't mean you're supposed to sightsee or take more than a 10-hour break. No, you take your 10-hour break, you get up, you do your pre-trip and go. And that's the other thing. 80% of y'all don't even do pre-trips and post-trips. You're going to start up the truck and just head on out. You ain't going to lift the hood up. You ain't going to look at no brakes. You ain't going to look at no airbags. No. So now when I got the call to get the truck to get service, I got to have them really go through it bumper to bumper because you're not even inspecting the truck like you're supposed to be doing. But you want somebody to pay you all this money like you're doing something. Like you're doing something special. Knowing you're not going to do the pre-trip. You're just going to put the time on and just sit there. Knowing that. Like I said, y'all don't know what it takes to run a business. You don't. That's why a lot of people would get out here, go lease a truck, and now they got to turn the lease truck in because they didn't know everything that it takes. You blow a tire, okay, that's $850 on the side of the road. Got to call somebody out for a tire. And yeah, you could bust new tires. Y'all look at my other videos, I have bolts and everything inside of brand new tires that I had to get. The tires was no good, can't patch them. They no good. Just got the tires a month ago. Bam, go. Just like that. All right? But y'all don't have to cover those types of expenses. But you want a whole bunch of money just to drive the truck. Especially that kills me. 2,200 miles for 14. Oh, there ain't no money for OTR. I'm like, y'all didn't even, I gave you the basics of the conversation. When we talk the money, I got to talk to the driver that stays in that way, and we work out a deal. But that's not the deal. $1,400 for 2,200 miles, $50 if you pick up on time and deliver on time. That's $1,800 a week for 2,200 miles. Monday through Friday. And you home Saturdays and Sundays. You actually home Friday afternoon or whenever the load delivers. Because on the Friday one, it's an open window between 8 to 4. You can deliver on Friday. But that's you. If you want to sleep late or whatever, whatnot. Get there 8 o'clock in the morning. You know? They unload you, you done for the rest of Friday. Go home. You made $1,800 for the week. To some people, $1,800 wasn't even enough to do 2,200 miles. I'm like, what you want? You want $1 a mile or something? I'm like, that's crazy. It's crazy to think that. It is so crazy that a lot of truckers don't want to work for the money. They just want the money. What? Because you got a CDL? That's why. And you got to remember, what you make in one state, in one area, you can make more in another one, you can make less in another. Dude told me, well, $1,400 ain't enough. Well, BDO pickups and deliveries on time, it's $1,800. Well, I can't guarantee that I can be to my pickups and deliveries on time. I'm like, why not? I've been doing it for 2 years, why you can't do it? Well, I just can't, you know, I just can't guarantee that. Well, if you don't make it there on time, then you don't get the $50. But I need the $1,800. Well, get there on time. You're not going to get it both. I'm not going to pay you for doing nothing. This is not a mega carrier that's going to hold your hand and just give you stuff just to be giving you stuff. No, this is not that. This is not. Go to the mega carrier and get your 40 cents a mile, 42, 44 cents a mile. Get that. You go to a smaller carrier, you get a little bit more. You get the 60 cents, 70 cents per mile. But are you getting it consistently? Are you getting 75 cents per mile and getting all your miles to make the money? You talk about mileage pay. And I'm like, all right, if you just want to do mileage pay, we can do mileage pay. I'll pay you 65 cents a mile. How about that? If I just pay you 65 cents a mile. No, I need more than 65 cents. I said, tell me another company that you know of paying you 65 cents a mile. Tell me that. Everybody always say that this is not enough. Tell me another company that is doing it then. All right? And not just one. Give me 5 since there's so many folks out there. Give me 5 companies where you're going to work Monday through Friday and doing drive-in, just bumping the dock, 1 pickup, 1 delivery, and make $1,800 a week if you're on time. I guarantee you're not going to find that at all. Not being home on those Saturdays and Sundays. Every Saturday and Sunday. You won't find that. That's what I mean by people kill me with stuff like that. It's like, no. I know what I can afford to be able to make this truck payment to put enough money, at least $450 a week inside my maintenance account, and for my business to make some money. So I'm not going up on that. Because one of the dudes saw the video, reached out to me, and like I said, I'm not looking for nobody on YouTube. I'm not. Because most people on YouTube want a lot of money and they don't want to work for it. They always say, oh, that's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. How much money is you getting per week? And just don't say it. No, 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 no. Show me your settlements year to date. Because you can't lie with the year to date. You can lie with a check or two, but when I see that year to date, I divide that by the weeks that it has been so far this year, and that's going to tell me exactly how much you averaging per week, so you can't lie. That's why when I post my stuff, I say, look at the year to date. Divide that by the number of weeks that we are in, and then that'll tell you the true month. So I don't look at no check. No, I look at the year to date. Because there's too many people who lie out here on Facebook make you think that they're making all this kind of money. Listen, 35 to 4,500 a week is what they are averaging. Are people making more? Yes. There are people who's making more, but they are far and few. All right, but the average one that's doing all right is making between 35 and 45. That's it. Depending on how they run their business, what kind of truck that they got, you know, all this other particular stuff. The area that they run in, because every area don't pay the same. They don't. They really don't pay the same. You know, it's a shame, but you know, that's just how it works. Every area does not pay the same. So you can't expect to get out here now and work for an owner-op and want the owner-op to pay you so much money like he making a whole bunch of money. He is not making that much money. People are averaging between $8,000 to $10,000 a week. That's what they average. You may have a good week where you do like 10, 5.
Right lane closed was reported on I-20.
But you got expenses after that. People got truck payments. They got fuel that they got to do. They got all different types of insurances they got to pay. So they still got to run their business too. Not many company drivers is making $1,400. And like I said, if y'all show your settlement up to date, year to date, show your settlement. Unless you at a mom and pop place and you been there and you put your time in improving yourself, then yes. Because when I was with Warner, I was making $1,700, $1,800 a week. But I also was with Warner for like 4.5 years. So yeah, you can, but starting off, nobody don't know you. Nobody don't know if you're going to be able to do what you're supposed to do. And are you going to take care of the person's truck? You going to keep that truck clean, or are you going to be dirty and nasty? Huh? What you going to be? Are you going to tear up their cabinets, scratch up their dashboards, ruin their dashboards? Or who you think got to pay for all that? No, but you want all this here money, and you ain't even proving yourself at all. Then you look at their motor vehicle record report, right? They bad drivers, got tickets and everything. I'm like, what? Look at that report, they jumping from job to job. So why in the world should I pay you a whole bunch of money when I know that, hey, you probably just gonna be with me for about 2 months before you find another job. 2-3 months before you find another job. Well, if you pay, no, that don't work. Because every company would tell you all this money that they're making. And that's why you're jumping from job to job. Because when you get there and you're supposed to be making all this money, you see you're not making it consistent. So what you do is you leave it. But if somebody guaranteeing you this is your salary, this is what you're going to get. You can count on that. Pick up every load, deliver every load late. Guess what? You still going to get $1,400. You know that. I can be like, okay, yeah, no problem. I'll give you $1 a mile. But if I give you $1 a mile and you're only doing 1,300 miles, you only made $1,300. Now you're going to be crying about what? Miles, right? That's what you're going to be crying about next. Well, I ain't getting the miles. I ain't getting the miles. Yeah, you want $1 a mile, but you want to do like 3,000 miles a week. Who's going to do that when the average load is paying like $2.50? You got a couple unicorns out there that pay $3.50, $3.23, $3, $2.90. You got a couple of those. But going to different areas, and you have to be in a different area as well for those particular type of loads. But if you look at any load board where you at put up, most of everybody is paying anywhere from $1.80 something to like $2.80 something. That's just what it is. There are some lows, but you want $1 a mile. No, it's not working. Some of y'all got it twisted. Y'all want that, so no amount of money is good enough for you. Somebody can say that, hey, I pay you $1,700. You're like, man, I need at least 19, at least 2,000. They ain't enough. Nothing, no money is enough. But you don't know what it costs to run a business, and that's the problem. When you don't know what it costs to run a business, you don't even know how much a tire costs. But you want the owner-op to pay you all this money. Yet you tearing up, you hitting curves, tearing up rims, tearing up tires, because you eating them up on the curves and everything, because you ain't turning right. But you want the owner-op to pay you all this here money. How about earn some money for a change? When I started off with Warner, they guaranteed me $1,300 a week. I started off, I got a guaranteed $1,300 a week. So no matter what, I had $1,300. I got paid more than $1,300, but that's based off of the work and stuff that I was doing, which makes sense because y'all lazy. I ain't gonna say y'all. Some people out there is lazy. How about that? They don't want to work, they don't want to ride. Every kind of excuse. Well, I'm sick, I ain't feel good, so I had to put over. I can't drive when I'm sick. Now you ready to give all these excuses why you can't get the load there, right? But then you still want your money though. You want all your money regardless, but you don't want to do the work for the money. That's why some of these stuff just be killing me with that. I'm like, dude, listen, it is what it is. It's $1,400, it's 22. That's 62, over 62 cents a mile. That's what it is. If you can't live off of $1,400, go get your own truck. How about that? So you can make more money. Or go find another company that you're gonna be able to work Monday through Friday and potentially make $1,800. How about that? Go find that company that's gonna do that. All right. Even if I was paying straight up, say $1,500 or $1,600, go find a company that's gonna guarantee you that every single week, and see how that work out. See if you get that. Go ahead. They give you the mileage. Go see if you gonna have that mileage, or go see, hey, this load had canceled, but I got this here load. Well, I had this load for you, but this load didn't cancel, or the shipper did this, or they didn't cancel this load. Because that's what's going on. Loads are canceling. You can book a good load, but then guess what? They're canceling. The broker has found somebody that's going to take it at a cheaper rate. So that happens with everybody else too. They're canceling on them too. All right? It's like people don't know enough about the business, but they trying to act like because they've been driving for a year and a half, that they got all this here knowledge. No, it takes a lot more than all that. One question I asked everybody so far, how much does it cost for a drive tire? Nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me how much it costs. They had a couple good guesses, but nobody had the right amount. Nobody. $200 for a tire. Where? Let me know where you can go get $200 for a tire. I'll be there. I'll go ahead and buy like 4 of them and just keep them. They ain't even know. They can't even tell me when a steer tire is starting to go bad. Well, you got to get rid of it when it gets down to like, I think 430 seconds. Every owner out here know, you do not wait till your steer tires get to 430 seconds of tread. Every owner out here that take care of their own truck, that been out here for a while, know you do not let a steer tire get that low. At all. Everyone out here know. Some of y'all looking at, oh, you don't? No, you don't. You do not let a steer tire get like that. That's what I mean. They don't know enough about the truck, but you want all this money. I ask some basic questions about the truck, they can't even answer it. Why you want all this money and you can't even answer basic questions? Why? You never did a law book before. Oh, I haven't did a law book since school. So you don't know how to write down paper logs? What if the ELD go out? You need paper logs. I can go to YouTube to figure it out. Oh, you can go to YouTube to figure it out. Oh, okay. No problem. You can go to YouTube to figure it out. People don't know. People really do not know. At all. I'm just like, man, but you want all this money. All right, that's my rant for today. Y'all have a great day.